Hi, and welcome back to Ask a Pennsylvania Dutchman. My name is Chris LaRose, and this here is Douglas Maiden Florida, our resident Pennsylvania Dutchman, the Bish Boo.
All right.
All
as we say
right.
in Pennsylvania Dutch. Someone asked me one time why we wear hats in these videos.
So that it doesn't shine off my head.
Because the glare on our bald heads would shine right back at you. It'd be like a laser beam.
Well, I remember reading somewhere that if you wear a hat while you're taking the SATs, it'll improve your scores because it keeps your head warm and you can think better.
You never heard that.
I did hear that. It was
We sit down and do these videos.
It was pre-internet.
We talk
days.
all the time. And you never tell me this BS.
Well, I'm not going to let all my secrets out.
We sit down and do a video, and then you come up with these things that are so ridiculous.
I have to maintain my competitive advantage wearing a hat, so it's my secret weapon, but now I divulged it, and now you're going to steal it. Look at you now, you're wearing one.
I'm not taking the SATs.
You're trying to stay sharp during the video.
No, I'm just trying to keep my head warm, because I read someplace that if you wear a hat, it keeps your head warm and you can think better.
Oh, you're stealing my ideas. That's true, though. I read that. It was years ago. I don't know. You got to look it up or something.
Anyway,
we got questions.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Well, our question comes in from Doug Strange of Kutztown, Pennsylvania.
I bet he got made fun of with a name like that.
Yeah, it's a strange last name.
No, I meant Doug.
Oh,
yeah. But yeah, strange too.
All right. So Doug says, the Pennsylvania Dutch have a habit of prefacing their sentences with the word why. Why I think it might rain today, or why I just don't know. Can you enlighten me on this subject, or have I been listening to too much Professor Schnitzel?
First off, no one can ever listen to too much Professor
Well, that's
Schnitzel.
that's impossible.
A given. That's impossible. It's impossible. You can never reach full. You can never fill the tank. Listening on I can't speak today. Professor Schnitzel. Now, Doug raised a great question. Now, why do a lot of Pennsylvania Dutch, when they speak English, start sentences with why? Like he said, why I think it might rain today.
My grandma did that. My grandfather, everybody in my family.
I don't know.
Why I don't know.
Why I don't know. And, I was thinking about this as you read it. In Pennsylvania Dutch, when we speak Pennsylvania Dutch, we don't do that. We don't say, "Why, for was ich denkenswert reagiere." But no one would say that. Well, why do we say it in English?
Theory, maybe.
What's your theory? Keep your hat on. That'll keep you smarter.
Well, it's a long thought. I might not make it through if I take the hat off. But I think maybe since a lot of these old folks, they spoke PA Dutch as a native language.
Right.
And so if they switch over to English, they might have needed a filler word so they could think and translate.
So you're saying...
like, I gotta say something in English.
I gotta say something in English, but I'm not quite ready.
But
so
I'm
gonna say a word to give my brain a second or two to catch up.
And you can drag it out as long as you want. You can say, why I remember when I was young.
I see what you mean. Maybe, we also do it with the word well. We use that word a lot, too, at the beginning.
I've heard why more.
Well, I don't know.
No,
come on. I would never say, why? I don't know. Well.
I've heard why much more.
No. Well, maybe that's a Pennsylvania Dutch thing. Maybe that's a Maidenford thing.
I think that's a Maidenford thing.
Well.
Mm-hmm.
That's a word that you can use in, like, a lot of situations. Someone walks in, you haven't seen him in a while. You'd say, well, there's Chris.
Well,
but
I don't
Chris
think that's necessarily
comes
PA
home.
Dutch show. A lot of people do that, I think.
Oh, come on, nah.
No, I think so.
Where have you heard it outside of Pennsylvania Dutch country? No,
I've heard it. Though.
I think you're full of poop.
Why? I think you're full of poop.
Somebody tells you a story, and it's a really bad story, it's a bad joke, then you say, well.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't work with why.
Well, no, it depends on
It's a little insulting.
Why must I do this?
Well,
Doug, I honestly don't know where that comes from. I'm sure that there's some linguist out there who's done the research and is going to tell us.
Well, why I think you could write a thesis about that when you go for your PhD.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going for my PhD.
Well, why not?
Well,
you got this question to answer, and that's going to take at least 10,000 words.
Well,
and it's going to start with why. That'll be the question, the thesis. Why?
That's a big, broad question.
Why?
Well, I don't know. Doug, I'm sorry.
Maybe it's just that the PA Dutch are the most philosophical. They're asking why about everything.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, we're pretty philosophical. You're right.
Or it could be that they really just don't like authority, and so they're questioning everything.
Why? Yeah, but in the rain, question, well, that's like you're questioning like Mother Nature. Who the heck do we think we are? Why I think it's gonna rain today. Well, that's not a question.
Well, it's just a lot of fun to say. Why?
But nobody says it. Nobody. You act like this like Shakespearean actor on the stage comes out and says, "Why?"
Now you can't tell me that an old Dutchman, when he's out there shoveling the horse poo or something, doesn't practice his whys.
Maybe to the horse, like, why did you poop so much?
Yeah, he's probably saying that. He's gotten to have it.
I think you're thinking too deep.
Well, I got my hat on. That's why. It's got all the...
Take the damn thing off. Doug, that's a great question, and I know a lot of us do it. I personally say well all the time. Well, I do.
I think I've heard why more. Definitely more.
Maybe. Anyway, that's a great question. If anybody knows the answer, leave it in the comment section down below. How about we do that?
Well, you even say why if you have a question. What? See? No, so
son of a gun.
Why if you have a question?
At the end of the videos, I do that. See, it's what's that called? When you do something but you're not thinking about it. What is that called?
I don't know.
No, you do it subconsciously.
Yeah.
Subconsciously, I do it. Why you gotta email us? Son of a gun, you're right.
Yeah, I said so. You don't say, well, if you have a question, it's always why.
Okay.
See, we caught him. We got him.
In the trap.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Fell right into it. That competitive advantage. Gotcha.
Now listen. Send us some more questions. Well, you gotta email us.
Why? Why you gotta email?
And if you have an answer for this question, well, let us know. Why don't you let us know?
Mm-hmm.
How's that sound? Okay.
Why, I think you've heard it from the Dutchman.
Well, I'd say so.
And until next time,
Mark's good. Why, if you have a question, you have to email us at busterpa@yahoo.com.